Stay tuned for details on how you can win 2 full sets of these E.L.F. brushes. Ever since I started my channel, people have always asked me to please review E.L.F. brushes, or if I've ever worked with them or what I thought of them, and I could never really give an honest opinion or any opinion at all because I had only seen them on a website. So I found myself interrogating my 11-year-old neighbor one day about her E.L.F. brushes. And I thought after I left, I might as well just buy them and try them. She kind of sold me. It was a pretty good review she gave. So I have a perspective of an 11-year-old and now from a makeup artist perspective also. My first one I want to talk about is the Eyelash and Brow Wand. And that's this right here. It looks like a little mascara wand that you would find in your mascara tube. And these are really nice for combing out lashes. And this is a very generic product actually. You can get this same model or sample from a high-end makeup counter or from E.L.F. and pay 99 cents. It's all the same thing. Alright, next one is the Brow Comb and Brush. Okay, this is another product like the mascara wand. This is a very generic product and it's good from anywhere you buy it. So you don't need to spend a lot of money. The E.L.F. one is good for about, I'm going to say no more than $2. Smudge Eye Sponge. Now this one I really like. This is probably one of my favorites out of the group. I bought a smudger a few years ago and I spent an obscene amount of money on it and it didn't even do half as good of a job as this did. So this is a really good purchase. Concealer brush. Alright, this concealer brush is really, really mini. So when I first saw it, I didn't even think it was a concealer brush. And then I read it and I was like, oh, okay. I used it for like highlight in the tear duct area, and I also used it for lips, and you can use it for eyeliner. So it has more than one purpose. I actually like this one a lot too. Okay, now this is the lip defining brush right here. This one wasn't one of my favorites. I didn't like how it picked up the color. I didn't like how it delivered it. But it is, however, a good tool for learning because you'll know if you like this type of brush for lip lining and lip defining. I don't really use this type. I use something that feels a little bit more wet than this brush feels. So I'm not a fan of this type of lip defining brush to begin with, but if you're trying to feel out what you want to have in your kit and what works for you best, this is not a bad way to go. It's not a major investment. Next one is the flat eyeliner brush. Here. This eyeliner brush is not what I would say is a good standard for eyelining. I don't think it's sturdy enough, especially for a beginner. I've used this for other stuff other than eyelining. I tried it for eyelining and it's like kind of sprays and it's just like I said, not sturdy enough for the job it's meant to do. Okay, the blending eye brush. Okay, this one is really nice. I actually use this in the crease area, maybe not so much for blending. This really worked out good for the crease. It, you know, put it right in there and easy. So this is a good place to start for someone who wants some eyeshadow brushes. It was decent and it worked well. Okay, the defining eye brush. This one is like a slanted eyeshadow brush. This one I was not so very impressed with. I don't like the way it's cut. I don't like the hairs and I didn't like the way it delivered the eyeshadow. But if you like the slanted eyeshadow brushes, see, I'm not a fan of that on a regular basis. So someone who's just trying to, like I said, like probably 10 times already, if you're building your kit and you want to know what brushes you like to use, this is a perfect way to go. Okay, this is the eyeshadow brush. This is just eyeshadow brush. I like this. This was a good blender. This is a very nice brush and especially a great starter. I mean, I really like this one. I would probably buy this one again. And this little smudger, there's a couple of them I would buy again. Okay, now we have the foundation brush. It's the Paddle foundation brush. This one, okay, it fell apart on me, but it did still put on the makeup right, and it's a good way to test it out before you spend the dough on a more expensive brand. Okay, now we have the bronzing brush. Here's the bronzing brush. The bronzing brush I did not love. I don't like the hairs on it. I feel like it's not fluffy enough. I don't like the way it's cut. I don't like it. And I just was not very impressed by this. But, I mean, now I'm going to show you another face brush that I did like, though. This was the Total Face Brush. This one was good. This was good for like blush or powder. It was very nice. I mean, there are nicer products out there, but this is a very good price point for someone who's starting out or someone who's young. So the E.L.F. brushes are pretty good, guys, overall. I can't say that I'm disappointed. I could spend a lot of money getting all these brushes from somewhere and still not like 2 or 3 of them. So I think that this is a really great buy, and it's definitely worth your while to go check it out. And click this link to go directly to the giveaway video that's on TM2.